what do I seek? Many times, for the greatest men, these questions can never be answered. Do not ask, who am I? Ask instead, who made me? For great pain was suffered at your birth, but great love was the spark of your conception. Love can still flourish in the soil of death. This is the key to life eternal.
Not following you. I mean, it's true that everything that dies, its constituent parts end up not being destroyed because matter cannot be destroyed. And they're just incorporated into other organisms later on. But what's this? What? Hold on. What does this say? Waterfront landmark shut down. Oh, it changed. The first time, it must have... Oh. Eddie's on the Waterfront, a once popular bar and restaurant south of Market, was shut down yesterday by the State Liquor Authority for numerous violations, including serving alcohol to minors. The small brick saloon on Town... The small brick saloon on Townsend under the Bay Bridge was at one time a favorite hangout for union activists and labor leaders. In recent years, however, the bar has fallen into disrepair and has become an eyesore in the now trendy South Beach neighborhood, where the city has recently torn down over 24 of the turn-of-the-century buildings, replacing them with modern condominiums. The bar's owner, Edward Battito. Edward Battito. Oh! It was Edward Battito whose wife died in childbirth. It was Eddie's. That was Eddie's wife. Anyway, the bar's owner, Edward Battito, could not be reached for comment regarding the allegations of serving alcohol to minors. But local merchants have lodged numerous complaints against him over the last year. Mr. Battito is one of the last holdouts in the area's rejuvenation project, in which many historical structures have been demolished, making way for the trendy shops and cafes which draw tourists and wealthy investors. There is a bigger story going on here. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Oh! Man, Eddie's had a rough life. There also seems to be an implication that we are his kid, but that doesn't make sense. How could we not know? Like, how would he not know, that we're his kid? I see, he used to be a sailor. Or maybe some of these are pictures of his parents. I think that's his wife. What's this blues thing? Let's get out of here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, bottles of gin. I see. We're on the cabinet, so that's certainly his wife.
You promised me Honolulu.
Well, that's the last promise I'll ever break, I promise you.
Some honeymoon misses. It's raining, I'm freezing, Eddie!
Got it. Well, you'll never be cold again, baby. I promise you.
Oh, Eddie. We're all cold sooner or later. Wait a minute. This is a fish! This is a really big fish hanging on his wall! with all these memories.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Mine too, honey. And there's gonna be a lot more.
I suppose he was happy, at least for a while. But there was some French philosopher, I think, who said that humanity's default condition was suffering. Which I don't really think that's true. I think that's just typical, French existentialism trying to be melodramatic to the point of not making sense. I mean, it sure sounds like an amazing, profound thing to say, but that doesn't mean it's quite true,
I love you, Edward Battito.
I love you too, baby. Here.
Eddie, it's beautiful. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll marry me. Be my wife, Angelina.
Eddie and Angelina. Well, I'm glad they were happy at some point, at least. We better avoid these cobwebs. Because our life is, after all, still on the line here. It's funny. I looked at these photographs in the opposite order that they occurred. That's some non-linear storytelling there. Or it is linear, it's just linear in the opposite direction you might expect. There's the fish's head! I just wanted to see it real quick. Just wanted to see the fish's head real quick.
Hey, don't throw your arm out, sweetheart. You want to save all your strength for Robinson tonight.
Don't worry, Eddie. I won't let you down. Down, 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 down.
Eddie used to teach boxing, huh? I think that the echoing down is a bit over the top and kind of makes it corny, but yeah. Oh, I don't need to see this again. Yeah, Eddie's had a rough life. At least he has a swordfish to show for all of it, whose eye is dangling from its socket. Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Eddie!
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. I just want to get paid on time. You understand?
Yeah, Bruno.
If I don't get my money, I'm gonna come over and do a little dental work on you.
Yeah, don't worry, Bruno. I'll get the money. I got a sure thing.
You better had.
It's funny that they would take that photograph just after having that fight. Or just before, rather. But I guess he didn't get the money, did he? Well, no wonder Eddie values money so highly. No video for that one, huh? This bar is full of memories. Yeah, aging happens to us all, doesn't it?
Mr. Battito, I'm sorry. Your wife is dead.
This story is about Mr. Battito. It's not about us being turned into a cockroach at all. Well, a little bit. Maybe by being a cockroach, we're able to get a very different kind of perspective on him than we would have been able to get otherwise. Also through the magic that lets us see these photographs in motion. Because there definitely is some, bad mojo afoot here. Oh, I see. We just need to crawl on this, tag. Yeah. This tag that's still attached to the fish's fin. I've heard that swordfish meat is not very good to eat. I'm told it's very wormy and kinda tough. You just crawl into the eye? It did. Holy crap, is this place filthy. This place is increasing squalor is reflective of Eddie's sorrows, I guess. Wrong way. I appreciate that roach is trying to lead me. Also, our little roach friend left us. You think I would have noticed that right away? I'm not worried about those maggots. They're not any danger to me. Circle of life. And there's that mark again. Yeah, like I was saying, our constituent particles always stay. Oh wait, they're termites.
These walls hold frozen memories, happiness and strife. One man's hidden enemies, a sad and broken life. In a dozen fancy bottles, life's sweet nectars dwell. A recipe's the motto for one man's living hell. Sip the colored fluid, each in strict progression. Remember all that you did and consume them in succession.
Whatever you say, Termite Queen. More magic.
Nothing left. Nothing inside of me. No one to love. No hope. Nowhere to go. I was a fool to think I could be anything without her. The bar was just a crutch, and they kicked that out from under me. There's only one thing left for me to do.
How selfish you are, Edward, my love. Have you forgotten your child? Remember, there was a boy, unwanted, neglected, unloved. He grew up alone. Bitter, cold, and hardened. He's in trouble, Edward. More trouble than you. Find yourself in him. Save each other. I will help you and him to see.
Angelina. My God. What was I thinking?
We are Eddie's son, but he doesn't know it. Okay. So, the Termite Queen, who I guess is somehow connected to the magic spell that Angelina is working, said that we need to go drink liquor. It's kind of a weird thing for a cockroach to do. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cockroaches can certainly, drink whatever they darn well please. I mean, they say that cockroaches can live for a long time off of just the oil that's left on a surface by, say, a thumbprint, which is pretty impressive. And I might add, thank goodness that there's some animal that eats all that kind of stuff so that it doesn't stick around and build up. Some people would say, my brother-in-law, for example, thinks that it's just disgusting that a cockroach could do that. But why would he say that? I mean, wouldn't it be disgusting that we're the ones who are dripping with so much oil that gets on everything that other animals can live off of that oil so well. Of course, there's nothing disgusting about it. It's just how things are. Man, I see that this is about Eddie, but it's also about us. Eddie and I are very closely connected, and our depravity and our disgustingness, I guess I should say, in the depth to which we have fallen. Here we go. Oh, can't go that way. All these framed memories. Yeah, Angela really is trying to tell us something, isn't she? I'm not sure what that pink pot roast is, but... Why does he have a baseball bat? Maybe it's a security kind of thing. You know, in case somebody breaks into his bar. I don't know that he has anything here worth stealing. Only thing in this place worth stealing is that money that we stole. I guess it's still in our room, isn't it? I feel kind of bad about putting Eddie to sleep now, but I mean, we didn't hurt him. Which kind of surprises me. I would have thought for sure that would have hurt him pretty badly, actually. Oh, peanuts. I see he's been eating peanuts, has he? I see he has. Yeah, a lot of people like peanuts. I don't like peanuts myself very much. I mean, they're fine. You know, they're fine. These are, Oh, wait a minute. I see. That model of the naked woman, hugging the martini glass is like a symbol of this bar. I bet you that was the symbol of his bar back before the powers that be made him shut it down. What the heck is this? Where are we? Oh, here we are. These strange camera transitions really throw me off. Yeah. Good. There we go. So, what? No. Here. Oh, I get it. This is another angle of the sink. I see. As for what we can achieve here is a whole different question. Let's leave. Let's get out of this. Sinks are a dangerous place when you're our size. At unexpected and abrupt intervals, they can just flood. I've occasionally accidentally caused a little gnat or something to drown in the sink. I just feel kind of bad about it. Now, let's just go around. Oh, there's liquid there too. Wait, what are these? They appear to be more bottles of beer. Their shadows cast striking shapes against the wall. You know, this music definitely has that kind of B-movie quality to it. But it's kind of odd. I don't think I've ever seen a B-movie I liked. And yet, I sort of like that feel, you know? It's kind of odd. Also, they're resourceful. Very resourceful of us. Okay. The bartender's companion. The kangaroo, 2-ounce vodka, 1 ounce vermouth. I'm sorry, I don't know much about alcohol. In a mixing glass, half filled with ice cubes, combine all ingredients, stir, strain into a glass, and garnish with a lemon twist. Is that a real drink? Might be. I mean, it sounds like it could be. Sounds very plausible. Oh! Get out of the spilled booze! There you go. I mean, I've heard of drowning your sorrows, but I don't want to drown. Okay, so 2 ounces of vodka and 1 ounces of the other thing. But where do we go to mix them, though? Here we go. The boiler maker. Pour whiskey into shot glass. Pour beer into a mug. Drink whiskey in one go, sip beer. That doesn't really even sound like much of a drink. It sounds like 2 drinks. Doyle's Deliberation. 1.5 ounce vodka, 1/2 ounce melon liqueur, in a mixing glass half filled with ice cubes. Combine all ingredients. Stir. Strain into a glass. Maybe, I suppose that these days, the only people who would go to this bar, the only person who goes to this bar and drinks here, is Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Oh, how you've fallen, Eddie. Bad Mojo. 7 ounces grenadine, 6 ounces blue. I don't even know how you say that. It looks Turkish or maybe French. 5 ounces brandy and 8 ounces vodka. Vodka. Well, alright. Somehow I think that something tells me that the Bad Mojo is the kind of drink that we want to make right now. As for how, that's a good question. We're just a cockroach. We'll figure something out. We're pretty resourceful. We've had to be to survive in this life, huh? That sound effect was a nice touch. See? That must be the logo of his, bar. It's a pretty swanky logo, if I do say so myself. Nope. Yeah. It's, whatever was in this green bottle is spilled everywhere. It's just horrifically unsanitary. But I trust you, Angela. I trust you're trying to help us both. At least somebody cares about us. You know, at least somebody cares. Let's stay up here on top of the bar. That cat doesn't get our familial drama because it's a cat. Okay. Well, hold on. We're on the bulletin board, but I think what we're looking for are the bottles. Okay. So, the recipe starts with grenadine, so we should go to that bottle then, right? Right. But hold on, where were we just then? I like this shot. Okay. Yep. Grenadine.
Know the chain reaction that is part of all things.
Thank you very much for the advice, Mom. I guess everything is connected. I'm not sure that I would exactly say that that means it's a chain reaction, but cause and effect is kind of our central way of understanding the way the world works, as David Hume lays out in the Treatise Concerning Human Understanding. Any other messages for us, Mom?
You cannot run from fear.
Profound. Not really, but, I mean, it's true, actually. You can't. In the most literal sense. Anyway, next we need brandy. Where's the brandy? This is gin, so it's not brandy. We gotta be very careful. That cat is here. It's like death itself to us. Okay, none of this is brandy. Where in the heck is the brandy? Oh, here's the brandy. Look at that rich brandy color. Well, at least it'd smell good here, at the top of the bottles, even if it doesn't smell good elsewhere here.
Don't give up yet.
I appreciate your words of encouragement, but I wasn't really even thinking about giving up. On the contrary, I've been reinvigorated thanks to you. I'm convinced that there is some way out of this, and this isn't just happening because of a cruel and indifferent god. Now all that's left is the vodka. The Slavs certainly drink a lot of vodka, but they also drink a number of other drinks. Like there's this kind of Slavic mead, I forget what it's called. And of course there's kvass.
If you hear me now, then you have truly sacrificed.
Know the chain reaction that is part of all things. Remember, every action ripples and ripples and ripples, mounting energy that bloats and festers until there is a spark and then all is lost in fire. But it is never too late to help those in the path of the fire. They need only to be warned in time.
What? Is this place gonna burn down? Well, we don't want anything to happen to Eddie. Typical, isn't it? Oh! This is fine. We're gonna have all our lives back because Angela is using her magic to keep us from dying. And we even have a checkpoint. How many of these are left? Just one. Wow. Talk about progress. This really does sound like Metroid music though, doesn't it? You'd think Angela would be a little more clearly emotional if given what she's trying to do for us, but I guess I can understand why she might not be. This time we're not gonna get eaten by the cat. Right? Right. That's my goal, at least. That's my goal today, is to not get eaten. Okay, I admit I was hoping it would be a little closer, but it's still worth going back now that I have all the lives again. Cat gets 9 lives, a roach gets 4. That just doesn't really make any sense. The truth is, all of us just get 1 life. Whether you're a roach or a cat or a person. Even if you believe in reincarnation, well, it's not quite like living multiple times. Where the heck were we a minute ago? Ahoy there, matey. Sorry, I don't want to say that sort of thing and trivialize what's happening to Eddie here. Well, I guess we're gonna have to redeem ourselves by saving Eddie? I mean, now that we know he's our dad who has had a pretty rough time, I mean, I understand why you wouldn't forgive him, because after all, he did abandon us, and that's not exactly the kind of thing you can just make up for, you know? And their cockroach walking animations, I haven't commented on it much, but it really looks good. They nailed the look of the cockroach moving.
If you hear me now, then you have truly sacrificed.
Know the chain reaction that is part of all things. Remember, every action ripples and ripples and ripples, mounting energy that bloats and festers until there is a spark, and then all is lost in fire. But it is never too late to help those in the path of the fire. They need only to be warned in time.
And now we're saving. It makes sense, the whole termite thing, though. It's fitting with the theme, because actually, termites are a species of cockroach. I believe that's a fairly recent discovery. See? Apparently, Eddie is a bit of an amateur entomologist himself. I like insects. I like arthropods, I guess I should say, but I mean, I don't like all insects. I don't like wasps very much, even if I understand that they have a role in the ecosystem, too. Is that a moldy egg? Ugh. I mean, like a hard-boiled egg. No, don't go down. Down is where the cat is. This place must be important since they're playing the main theme here. At least I assume this is the main theme. It's what plays on the title screen and the pause menu. It certainly does sound like the kind of music that lets you know that there is bad mojo afoot. Anyway, I don't know what there is for us in this box. Let's get out of this box. Huh? Oh, roach friend. Oh. Crap. Nah. How are we gonna get up there? Wait, we're back in this again? How? What even is this? Is it like a book or something? I don't know. What? No. We're on a book, aren't we? How can there be water on the book? Okay, we're gonna have to take the long way. We have to get on top of this wooden block somehow. And off this table is death. That's where the cat hangs out. Can we? No, we can't. Whatever it is that I was gonna see if we could do, we can't. Guess we're on a desk now. Really, where are we? Like, where is this in relation to the bar? I don't know. Well, I get it. We're on top of that thing we were inside. Alright. Still don't know where we're trying to get to. And now, okay, no. There are multiple things like that here that we can get inside of. Multiple boxes filled with entomological books. Or papers, I guess I should say. I mean, there are a few books in there too, but it's mostly just disorderly papers. Wait, a fax machine? Man, there are 2 messages? Who uses fax machines these days? Well, I mean, this is in the 90s. It's very appropriate for the time period, but can we listen to the messages? Nah. Guess they probably don't matter that much for us anyway. What? What are we? Okay. Not really sure what the significance of that was. Or where we even are right here. What? Oh, we're back at this position. I am really confused. I have no clue where we are. I mean, I know that what building we're in. We're still in that same building. You know, it's like Super Mario 64. Set the whole thing in one big building. Except here it's a little disgustingly filthy building. And it's not Super Mario 64, because we're not diving into any paintings go to magical other worlds that are, strictly speaking, still inside the building and just the product of dark magic. Though both of them have dark magic. Oh, so this is like a suitcase. A bagatelle, if you would. Alright. Well, maybe there's something in this suitcase. Wait, we can't go in that? Looks like a tear. It's not a tear, it's just a stain on the leathery surface, I guess. At least nothing's trying to kill us on top of the suitcase. Actually, when I'm just able to wander around freely like this without worrying whether I'm about to walk into water or be attacked or something, these controls actually are pretty satisfying. Most of the time, though, they're just frustrating. Which might be intentional, who knows. I think it would certainly accurately reflect our protagonist's condition if he was confused. Anyway. Oh. It does play.
Dr. Sams, this is Ellen Thurber. Dr. Michelson's asked me to remind you about the review meeting scheduled for Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Could you please call me to confirm that? Thank you.
Friday, 7:58 a.m.
But wait, that was just one of the messages. Man, the idea of having an answering machine that uses a little cassette like this, it's amazing how far we come in just a few years. So, wait, did I just... Hold on, I don't want to hear that message I just heard again. Yeah, let's see if this plays a different one now.
Dr. Sams, this is Ellen Thurber. Dr. Michelson's asked me to remind you about the review...
Is this guy who's been trampled upon all his life Dr. Sands? That's odd. He's a doctor. Huh. Kinda changes the way I look at him. I mean, this crazy, half-crazy... this half-crazy lowlife guy who is plotting to flee the country and who caresses a suitcase of money like it's a lover is a person who professionally saves people's lives. You think you know a guy, but in a good way this time.
Hey, Raj. Pick up if you're there, Raj. It's Bernie. Listen, they're asking a lot of questions down here. I can't cover for you much longer. You better be ready Monday morning, because they're going to rake your ass over the coals, man. Call me back as soon as you get this message. You better have your resume ready.
Thursday, 7:06 p.m.
I guess he was a better guy than I thought. We're not going to be in a position to get out of here before they, rake our ass over the coals, or whatever phrase our friend just used. Okay. Well, of course, if we're still a cockroach, then it's not going to do them much good, is it? Let's see, I think I need to start the fax machine, for some reason. No proper entry. Wait, no paper and tray. Oh. No, not no proper entry. No paper and tray. Well, how the heck is a cockroach gonna get paper in the tray, though? I mean, there's a bunch of paper in here. Wait a minute. There's paper on top of this thing. If we can just push it off somehow. Yeah. Oh my god, it just cut between so many camera angles. Well, anyway. Okay, here we have some paper. Now, how are we gonna get this paper into the tray? We're gonna use a fan. Well, this is dangerous. Okay, now the papers will be all crumpled up down here, and we can go push them into the tray. Using our little roach body. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go. Yeah. Down here. Wait, we're back in our room. We're back in our room, right? Yeah, I mean, we have to if this is our answering machine. Wait, the paper's already perfectly in the... Whatever. Whatever, fine. I'll just assume it's another one of the magic spells that Mom has done for us. Oh, guess I should select copy. There we go. Oh! There's our body. Well, I'm not entirely sure. Wait, loving returns. Dear Dr. Oh, Dr. Sams, not Sands. It has been almost 2 months since we first contacted you about your father. We understand this is difficult, and we don't want to put any pressure on you, but we thought we would check back with you to see if you might have had a change of heart. Perhaps you have had some time to reflect upon your anger towards this man, your own flesh and blood. Hopefully you have come to realize that love can fill that empty hole inside you. Dr. Sams, don't run from your feelings. You may... don't run from your feelings. You may discover answers to questions you have asked about yourself through this man who, quite frankly, may not be around much longer. When you finally look into his eyes, you will see yourself, and you will have taken a big step towards understanding who you really are. We've taken the liberty of enclosing a photograph of your father taken when he was roughly your age. Perhaps his image will stir some compassion in your cold and broken heart. Calling us cold and broken might be a bit of a stretch, even though it's probably true. Just a little disrespectful. Dr. Roberta Michelson. Wait, what? Entomology department? We were an entomologist? Well, it makes the cockroach thing a little more appropriate. We know a lot about insects then. We have only had preliminary communications since the onset of this project. I will... forget it. We already read all this. We already know all this about us. I've been instructed to inform you that you have 1 week to come up with a thorough status report, including a complete breakdown of your cash expenditures. You will present this report to Dean Kaufman and myself personally, after which we will reevaluate the project. Please do not embarrass me or the department by being unprepared. Wait a minute. The same Dr. Roberta Michelson, who wrote us this, trying to get us to reunite with our father, also works... I guess we're a researcher at a college? I cannot longer stall... I probably should say I can no longer stall and make excuses for you. I am receiving tremendous pressure from Dean Kaufman and the University Fellows. This arrangement allowing you to draw funds without any... Oh. Okay, so Michelson was a friend of his at the university, and he stole the money from the university. I see. Frankly, I don't know how realistic it is for somebody to betray a father for abandoning them. Forgive, the word is forgive. I misspoke. It's not a betray, it's forgive. They're very different things. In fact, I think that it's pretty darn unrealistic. Because, truthfully, I knew a girl whose father abandoned her, and she, after years of being sad about it, finally decided that she would just never forgive him, and that that's what she should do. And, you know, who am I to question that? But funds in bug research, Roach Doctor wanted for questioning. Yep, we are Dr. Sams, an entomologist at a university, who, after years of being bitter and alone, and being angry at our father for abandoning us, we finally, and presumably dealing with plenty of other misfortunes, for example, being ridiculed for being an entomologist, we have finally set up an arrangement with the university to draw funds from them and have stolen lots of money from them and are going to flee the country. This plot is really thickening. 3 South Beach bars raided by Brian Pope. 3 police raids took place this weekend in local bars in San Francisco's South Beach area. Police said the raids were the result of repeated violations of various city regulations, including fire safety codes and the serving of alcohol to minors. Police in total made 18 arrests, including... Here. Yeah, this is where it all started. This is where it all started, man. Well, I don't want to go on the ground because the cat's gonna swat at us, right? Right. Still, I'm gonna have to, I think, so let's save first. I guess that we've been a roach long enough. I assume that we've realized... Nope. I assume that we've realized, after all, that Eddie is our father, and that's a pretty big revelation for Angie to try to make for us. And I guess she's probably done the right thing, revealing that to us.
Roger, I told you never to play with that. The man who gave that toy to you is a worthless bum who abandoned you and left you with nothing but a hideous locket and that pathetic monkey.
That's not true. He would have kept me if he could.
He never wanted you. It was because of you that he lost your mother. She died while having you.
The performance kind of fell apart at the end, but I get what they're going for. Yeah, we can't get off this tie. At least we dress pretty slickly, I guess. Although I'm not a big fan of the pattern on this tie. Roger Sams.
Roger, a lot of young upstarts come in here with grand theories and assumptions. Now, your nicotine derivative shows imagination, but it is entirely impractical. It won't work.
Dr. Michelson, if you'll just allow me a few months to work out the bugs, I can assure you that...
No. Your role here is not to propose and develop new wonder compounds. It is to assist the senior staff with their research.
But doctor, I can tell you...
Case closed. Dismissed. Not another word.
Roger, you've shown creativity and real effort, not to mention tremendous improvement. Congratulations on winning this year's science fair.
Thanks, Mr. Drederman. Roaches are the first thing that have ever inspired me. I think I want to study entomology when I get older.
Well, that's fine, Roger. Good luck to you.
Hey, Sam.
What?
Faggot roach boy. Let me see your bug hut. Where'd you get the roaches? Your mama's kitchen?
No, my mom's dead, and I raised them myself.
Give it to me, retard.
No, leave me alone.
Give it to me.
No.
Yeah.
No. Look what you did.
Dork.
No. It's pieces everywhere. Everything's gone.
Roger, please see me after school. I'm only concerned. I can see why our teacher was concerned. Roger blames himself for his mother's death. A whole chest full of memories. And they're all packed up. He was going to take all of these things with him. He wanted to leave this country, but not his emotional baggage, his bitterness towards all the people who ever slighted him. So he liked roaches too. You don't meet many people who like cockroaches. I like them okay. I wonder what he saw in them though. Maybe he admired their social structure. Because as I said, they are surprisingly social animals. Wait, did something just move up here, or was that just... I don't think anything moved. Must be seeing things. Must be the influence of all this bad mojo. You know, at first I thought that this game's story was going to be really minimalistic and stupid. And while the acting isn't all that great, I think the stories ended up actually being pretty interesting. It's really sorta opened up as it's moved along. The opening section was dark, cryptic, and seemingly random, but as it turns out, there is a purpose to what we're doing and to what's happening to us. I didn't expect a kinda wonky character study out of this. Whatever I expected, it wasn't that. Well, we can get kinda close to the floor without the cat swatting at us. So, let's look around. Oh, it's a pencil sharpener! Good to know. What's that? Wait, what? Where are we? Oh! I know I'm not going to be able to get back to where we were, but I think it's worth at least trying. Like, all of them are open now, right? Yeah, I think so. Wait, no. Not all of them are open. Okay, I have to load then, don't I? Yeah. I have to load the save. Or wait, what? No, I don't! Where in the heck are we, though? I mean, I can see we're in our room. Oh, the moth is speaking to us.
An old man's tragic story. A life lived in despair. A bitter allegory that another young man shares. The two may be related, so climb the paper stack. The way you were created lies beneath the facts.
Thank you, majestic moth. Also, there's that symbol again. It must have something to do with Angelina's magic. It's so interesting to me when you finally get to the point where the music on the title screen and on the pause menu doesn't phase out when you go back to the level. It just plays continuously. Oh! The desk was a lot longer than I thought. What is this? Is this a statue of a Buddha? Maybe. It looks kind of like that. It's hard to tell from this angle. Yeah, it's something like that. I'm not quite up enough on, I'm a little too rusty on my Indian religious iconography to definitively identify it, though. Where are we trying to climb to? Here it is. We've taken after our old man, smoking. Although at least we're not quite as much of a disgusting slob. Although he wasn't always a disgusting slob. Still though, leaving that fish alive even after all it's, bled out and must be suffering. That's really beyond the pale. Then again, I can't imagine how I would realistically still be alive after being wounded and out of water for this long. Maybe the fish is dead now. Who knows? Oh wait, oh no, there we go. We're a pretty heavy cockroach.
If you see me now, then you have also seen a man who's lost all hope. He's running, trying to hide from all the anger and fear that has plagued him. You cannot run from fear, for no matter where you go or what lies you may believe, truth always stares back at you from the mirror.
If we don't do something to change our life, we're gonna end up like Eddie. That's what she wanted to show us, isn't it? Not just that Eddie was our father. She wanted to save us. Better safe. I suppose that you're the same moth who was on our bookshelf. Well, miss, you're a very beautiful moth. Thanks for the ride. What is this, though? Where are we? Oh, we're among our entomological files. Insects are, beautiful creatures, but there's something ominous about crawling beneath all these dead shells of them. Dear Mr. Sammy, thank you for telling something. All eyes are upon me. Eyes are upon me. All eyes are upon me. And here's a newspaper article telling us that our idea is impossible. All known entomologists are they're nearly impossible to kill. Nonsense, this man can do it. We really are out of our mind. We really are far gone. Oh my God. This is serial killer levels of walled full of crazy. But it's us. This is us. Mr. Roger Sams. I haven't played a game before, really a story I can think of, where it wasn't until the very ending that we actually got to meet our main character. Up to this point, I haven't really known what he is, anything more about him. But all along, this character study of Eddie was a character study of our protagonist, of Roger. Because Roger is nothing but an younger Eddie, unless he changes something up. Although I don't know that Eddie was ever quite this out of his head. I know he was briefly suicidal and had a hallucination of his dead wife, but... Oh no! I thought we loved cockroaches! Death to all that crawl on my wall. And there's that eye again. Oh! I hope the cockroaches don't realize that we're the one who's, fanatically killing all the cockroaches that get onto our wall. Oh, I get it. We wanted to kill cockroaches. After a while, at least. Because we associate cockroaches with all of the people who've ever wronged us. They're just a bunch of roaches. That's it, isn't it? They're just a bunch of roaches with eyes that are staring and judging. To think that one of the final people who laughed at us, the most recent in a long line of them, was who turned out to be our father, who turned out to be bullied and put upon as much as we were. What? Let's save before that happens again. Oh. I'm just kind of in awe. A horrified kind of awe, but awe all the same. Pacific Wireless. What is this? Whatever it is, I noticed you, go down here, cockroach friend. Man, Sam's... You have some problems, Sam's. And here's that sandwich you were eating just before you took out that locket that supposedly belonged to your mother. Oh, man, there are so many cobwebs here. Yeah, we aren't far removed from Eddie in terms of cleanliness. Well, we don't have, like, ratting rot carcasses on the floor, but... What's this? Is a pink cloth? I guess so. But how are we gonna protect ourselves from the cat? How are we going to protect ourselves from the cat? Well, I don't know, but in any case... Well, we only have a minute before that cat ends up getting curious and coming back. And there's that eye again. Hello, cockroach friend.
Remember this, brother. You'll want to return when you've found your sweet mother on your final sojourn. Then, enter an orifice, a cave near the door. You'll discover the Oedipus and rise from the floor.
What? What? In what way are we like Oedipus? I'm gonna save again. It's a good thing that my plan went exactly the way I intended it to and drove the cat away. I'm really glad that it worked out just like I meant for it to. Uh-oh. Get out of the water, don't flounder around in the water. Look, these other roaches navigated here fine, even though they're more used to their roachy bodies, of course, but... let's see. Is it this way? Here we go. We can walk straight into our mouth. Well... should we, though? Is that what we should do? No, we should not. We cannot get in there. We cannot get into our mouth. Well, that's great. It's typical, isn't it? Just typical. For the first time, this guide has left me with no idea what I need to do. Here's a path. There it is.
Everything is relevant and nothing is real. Time now has meaning and the bell tolls for thee. The spark is ready and waiting. You barely have time to act. Remember all that you have seen. Recall all that you have heard. Flush your memory of tainted thoughts. Act decisively. That which smolders may awaken the dreamer. Run from the fire, but not the flames. The answer is family, not fortune and fame.
They're all open now. Let me tell you something, Angelina. I'm kind of amazed you can say some of that ridiculous, corny mumbo-jumbo with a straight face. So yeah, here's the fan. I mean, you claim, you tell us avoid the fire, but not the flames. And you tell us that everything is relevant and nothing is real. I know meaningless prevarication when I see it. But your intentions are noble, and I respect that. This is at the bar. The vision showed us the, what? No, go into the, right, yeah. What? There we go. The vision showed us the bathroom, so I want to figure out which one of these will get us there. That one's where we started, so this one must be the bathroom, because the bathroom was the second area. It's very strange, this mechanism we're going through here. It's apparently big enough of a room to accommodate Angelina, but... What? Oh no, this is our room. Okay. No! No! Quick, go back the way... What? What the heck is with this music? What? Oh, what the heck is... What's happening? I don't like this. I'm gonna load. What? Why didn't the cutscene trigger? In any case, now we know that the one we need to go through is the one between the white and the red lights. This is weird. Okay, this is beginning to become... I'm beginning to get frustrated with this again. They've impressed me enough with all of the good things they've done that I'm going to finish this, though.
You'll see me for the last time when you pass through the wall. The blades in a wind tunnel cause you to stall. In order to stop it, enter a muse. Don't give up quickly, don't blow your fuse. But first, there's the feline below on the mat. Remember, curiosity can kill the cat.
Oh, well, it wasn't the cockroaches talking to us then, it was Angelina talking through a cockroach for some reason. This time, We're not gonna beat around the bush. I think this must be the pipe then. One of these pipes has to be the one. Yeah! This is the pipe! Alright. Yeah! This is it. This is the pipe. This is this was the area where we started. And it's gonna be the area which we finish with. No! God, how do I get on the coin? Come on. Yeah, there we go. No! Well. It's all in vain. Okay, so there's that one. Let's try going through this one. If we can come out into the kitchen, that's pretty close. That's pretty good. Coming out in the kitchen. This is not coming out in the kitchen. Let's load again. And I'm pretty sure that what we got was a cryptic message that we have a time limit right now. Issue is I have no clue where any of these pipes go. Alright, well, I picked the right one. Did I? Wait, this is the bathroom! We're in the bathroom! Okay. There was one that goes into the bathroom then. How lucky. You trying to lead me to my goal, Mr. Roach? I hope so. I suppose this place is gonna burn down. To be honest, I don't really think it's much of a loss. At this point, it's probably easier to just let it burn down and let our old sorrows and regrets burn down with it, rather than let this place continue to exist and violate regulations of sanitation and violate sanitation regulations. So here's a urinal we've been trying to get to, I think. So what do we gotta do? So we're just gonna crawl up the side of it. Not quite sure why exactly, but Louis' Pharmacy, yeah. Old clashes with new in South Beach. I know he's had a rough time with his bar going out of business and everything. Eddie has. You trying to guide me some up here? Oh! I take that as a yes. Okay. I don't know why we need to turn this on, but... Okay, so it works. I assume that we have to just make sure it worked? We don't have to, do something to fix it because it didn't work? It sounds like it works to me. And now, I guess we just wait for this cigarette butt to fall and burn the place down, right? Truthfully, it doesn't look like we have to wait for anything. It looks like it's just gonna fall of its own accord. But we're gonna knock it down anyway. Okay, now we need to go trigger the alarm, right? I mean, I don't know how it's going to cause a fire when it's just on the tile floor of this bathroom, the moist tile floor, but... Yeah, this is some very high-stakes music for what would seem to be nothing happening. I mean, it's just down there, just where it was before. I mean, that's where it is. I see that he's snuffed out cigarette butts on this urinal many times. Oh, it's up to us to burn this place down. I'm not gonna miss it, but the smoke alarm will wake up Eddie, but I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay. There wasn't a fire, hasn't started yet. You know what this means? This means we still have a chance. It means we still have a chance to get back to our body real quick. I'm not gonna miss this place. This place is nothing but old bad memories. If we're ever gonna move on, we gotta get rid of this place. We gotta burn down the old, make way for a new, better life. New, better life, yeah. But how do we get out? It's this way, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time before that oil in the kitchen combusts. Ah, crap. Where was the drain? Crap. Oh, this looks good. A silverfish.
This room has deeper meaning beyond the sacred rat. Watch the special screening outside the mirror crack. Tobacco leaves are smoking atop a porcelain god. If the paper bridge is stoking, it will rouse the sleeping guard.
What the hell are you talking about, silverfish? Oh, here we go. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, here we are. So we need the one that's between the yellow and the red. Right? Oh, crap. Which one is it? I think it's this one. It'll take us back to our room. Oh, Christ, it isn't. Okay. This is very bad. So, let's see, between white and yellow, between yellow and red, it must be this one. Is it? Is it this one? It is! Okay, good. It's very weird that all these pipes connect together in this nexus, but I attribute that just to more of the, sorcery of Angelina. Okay, look at all these roaches. They're all fleeing, too. Well, what? No! Well, roaches, after all, do have a very clear and a very real, tendency to survive. Roaches are very, very good at staying alive. So, makes sense that the roaches would be fleeing this place because they know what's going on. They know what's happening. Maybe they're attuned to all the magic here too, and want to help us, even though maybe they're helping us because they're under directions from Ange.
That son of a bitch Sam's? With all that goddamn scientific crap he's got up in his room, I know he's responsible for this. If I ever catch that bastard, I'll kill him!
The fire totally destroyed the bar. My home. This time I really had nothing left. I tried to get a job tending bar, but nobody wants an old man scaring their customers away. So now I wander the streets of San Francisco, sleeping in the doorways, panhandling change, and thinking about the old days and Angelina.
We weren't fast enough. Some people work hard all their lives and still end up in bad places like Eddie. Normally, I just take whatever ending that is dealt to me. Unless it's one of those games where the ending is basically just a somewhat more elaborate game over. But if I were only a little bit faster... In any case, that was Bad Mojo. The graphics were really nice, I thought. Though I do not like the way that they so reveled in making things filthy and disgusting. It seemed to perhaps be a little bit too extreme. Of course, there are people out there who live in extreme squalor, who are, well, hoarders. And although Eddie wasn't exactly a hoarder, I can't help but wonder if maybe they made that place a little too vile. Although, of course, it just more justifies blowing up the bar. I thought that the story itself was actually really good, even though I think the acting was a little lackluster. In any case, there was a lot more to that game than I expected. I really don't know what I thought it was going to be, but a kinda interesting little character study of two sad people was really not what I expected. It's an odd thing to have paired with what is largely a sort of gross-out game. Still, it's an odd combination of elements, and I like odd combinations of elements. Bad Mojo is certainly pretty unique. I don't really know of anything else quite like it, and I can understand why people who played it back when it came out would have been so impressed with its, many unusual qualities. Overall, I think there is more bad than good here, and I'm glad that I got a chance to play this game. Severe misfortunes can befall any one of us when we don't expect it. There's often a surprisingly narrow line dividing you from extreme, pretty shocking poverty. At least for some of us. For most of us, probably. Well, despite some frustration, that was a good one, I think. At least more good than bad. This has been Mackerel Phones, everybody. See you later.